Hey guys, this is Luke Jano, and today we're going to be creating a quick little GUI thing for this leaderboard that we made last time. So this is all just going to be in a list. It's not going to be that impressive. And I'm going to start out by making my only for all sprite list in the entire project. I mean, there are only two other lists, but also all these cloud variables are for all sprites, but everything else is not for all sprites, which just a little weird, I guess, because it's just such a small little project. So, go ahead and make leaderboard. I mean, the potential for it's much greater because you can embed this in any kind of project you want. So that's really cool. But anyway, um, so now that you got that, go ahead and I'm going to make a new block. I'm going to call this setup leaderboard, leaderboard. Okay. Now all you do for that is you grab scores to begin with. And now I'm going to call this leaderboard.i. Just a quick new variable. Set it to 0, change it by 1, repeat length of names, change leaderboard by 1. And what you're going to do, you're just going to add stuff to the leaderboard. Oops. Going to add stuff to the leaderboard. And what you're going to add, here's what I'm going to add. You can add whatever you want based on what you want your leaderboard to look like. But here's what I'm going to add personally. So I'm going to start with leaderboard.i, which is going to be your place, your position. And then I want your name, which is going to be item leaderboard.ive name. And then I'd also like your score. So I'm going to put that in parentheses next to your name so that people know what to beat. So that's going to be item of scores. There we go. Oops, no. Just put that dot space I back in there. And that'll be what's added to the leaderboard. Go over there, double splitter. Way over there. No, don't overlap anything. We don't want this to look confusing. There. So now at the end, we set up leaderboard. Boom. Now, I don't want all these null values. I'd prefer if they just weren't included. So what I'm going to do is, right up here, if score equals 0, so at any time, if your score equals 0, we're going to stop this script. Now, this begs the question, whoops, I forgot to delete all. Make sure to include that at the top. Delete all of leaderboard. It's very important. It's very, very important. There. So now this begs the question, well, what if I want 0 to be my score? Well, what if you want 0 to be your score? Then you're going to have to change some things. So first off, you might want to make encode start at -1. And this starts off, well, what if I want my scores to be negative? Well, then you want to make your default score the lowest default score possible. So if I want my lowest score possible to be -1 billion, then you set that to be your default, and you set it to be -1 billion here. There. And it should work the same. Oh, if score is less than. There. Whatever. I included an extra 0 somewhere in there. And this now begs the question, well, what if I want my scores to be going the opposite way? So what if I want the lowest score to be the highest on the leaderboard and the highest lowest? So like for timing and stuff. Well, that's not a big deal at all. I think we just changed one block. And what, or we change 2 blocks. And what blocks are those? This one right here, boink, and this one right here, which is also boink. Huh? Huh? What? Oh, and then we want to set this default to be really high. So let's just set that to be like a billion, whatever. I'm gonna say 100,000 because I can count those zeros. So if the score is greater than 999,999, not that many nines, there, and it'll work in reverse. Isn't that nice? So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys all on the next tutorial. If you have any tutorials you'd like me to take a look at, please let me know. So for example, if there's a game you want to make and you don't know how to make it, I will gladly look at it and see if it's something feasible. Um, um, I will possibly make it into a tutorial. So just let me know about that. If you want me to redo any of my old tutorials, also let me know. Some of them are really bad. So, and I'd be happy to redo them. So just, yeah, let me know. I'll see you guys all later. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.